my goodness, this is a gigantic package, as you could probably tell. I mean, it's like, it is the largest gaming laptop ever inside. I can't believe I haven't checked out this laptop sooner. The Acer Predator 21X. It's hard to even call this thing a laptop. It comes in a suitcase. It retails for $9,000. What type of LAN parties are you having? I don't know. I want to be there. Send me an invite. Is there popcorn at LAN parties? I don't know, but there should be. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is the Predator 21X, and as you probably guessed, oh, it's heavy! Underneath this, all the accessories, 2 giant power bricks, 2 separate power cables, a wrist rest, a trackpad which flips over into a number pad, some replaceable keycaps. Oh, ugh. Yes, it's a laptop. Technically, you could put it on your lap, but really what it is it's like a portable game station. After all, this thing has 2 GTX 1080s in it. It's like a mobile gaming PC. Obviously, you're gonna need double the juice, and that's what you've got here. Now, you can insert these things into this holder here, like that, and that is your power setup. Now, obviously, you're gonna have a ton of ports on here because it is really a desktop replacement. 2 USB 3s, Dolby Audio badge over here, some giant grills here to get rid of heat from the inside, HDMI, 2 display ports, Thunderbolt 3, wired Ethernet, and then, of course, the 2 power ports for those power bricks. 2 more USB 3s. It looks like some gold-plated audio connectors for both microphone and headphones. Here we go. Ooh. That's insane! 2560 by 1080, ultra wide, and yes, it's curved. There's the curve. This thing has 5 fans in it. It's got 2 subwoofers on it, as you can see down here in the corners. Also, these laptops are numbered. You can see I have number 16 out of 300 out in the world, so it's a pretty exclusive club. That is a crazy place to sit. Oh my goodness. I mentioned this number pad here before. On the other side is a trackpad. It just slots in right here. It's magnetic. You can put the number pad in like that as well. Now, the keyboard. Let's talk about the keyboard. This thing is mechanical. Beneath each one of these keycaps is a Cherry MX Brown switch, which is insane for a laptop, although again, calling this thing a laptop doesn't really do it justice. Now, this also has a cool feature called Killer Double Shot Pro. Essentially, it allows this port right here to work in conjunction with your Wi-Fi to prioritize gaming via this port, and then all the other web-based functions over Wi-Fi. What do you say, folks? Should we power it up? That was a pretty quick boot up, as it should be. You can see the temperature, the CPU, the 2 GPUs, and of course the system as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and hit the max fan speed. Oh. Bit of a jet engine. You have 2 GTX 1080s, so stop complaining, okay?
Today, I think we've done that. So in a previous video, I showed you a setup with a really special chair. Oh my goodness.
So there's a couple different settings on there through the Dolby menu, dynamic, movie, music, game, voice, and then personalize, where you can set the EQ yourself. For my videos, voice sounds the best, I think.
You're not allowed to sit here, Jack.
For a laptop, it sounds good, but it ain't gonna rival like a dedicated setup. Chances are with a system like this, probably gonna wanna use a headset into one of these jacks on the side. Steam time.
We need to find those sinners. Head for the lumber mill. I'll be waiting. I'm sorry. I thought they got you. Come on. There's a road out there. We're gonna take it. We're gonna head northeast. Up ahead! Watch it! Take him out!
Also has 120 hertz refresh rate. That's gonna be really important, obviously, to gamers. It's got the i7-7820HK processor. The 2 GTX 1080s are in SLI, so they're working together. It's got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 memory, and then it's got a couple of 512 gigabyte SSDs, NVMe SSDs in RAID 0, and a 1 terabyte 7200 RPM hard drive. So yeah, that's Far Cry 5 and ultra everything. Very graphics intensive game, as you could tell from the gameplay. Fills out the ultra wide aspect ratio at 2560 by 1080. And you can see we still have plenty of VRAM left over. Holy smoke, 7.8 gigabytes. What I really think this thing aims to do is recreate a desktop experience in something that is sort of portable. I'm happy that something like this exists. If I walked into somebody's house and they just had this thing set up, how am I not gonna ask some questions? $9,000, dual GTX 1080s, ultra wide display, 2560 by 1080, i7, mechanical keyboard, reversible trackpad, a dragon!